What up, what up? What's up, YouTube? I am going to show you today some of my future breeder Dalmatian crested geckos. I know I'm not big on the Dalmatians, but I'm starting to grow my groups, and these are two of the most beautiful ones I have right now that I'm growing up, and I wanted to show you guys. So yeah. First of all, I want to let you know that this guy is a super Dalmatian, okay? She is not a super Dalmatian, but she has a really, really nice coloring. Some really nice, like, not pinstripe, I'm sorry. Some really nice cream patterns, and hopefully they don't go too crazy when I take them out. So, let's see what happens. As you can see, this girl is a little bit of a tiger. Let me put her on the table, see if that's better. She's a little bit of a tiger, harlequin cream. Oh God. There you go. Let me get that there. She has a lot of Dalmatian spots. When she fires up, it's a little bit harder to see. But you can see she has some crazy patterning. Just a beautiful color. The camera doesn't really capture that color, and she is a little crazy, but yeah, she does need some handling control. How's everybody doing, man? Thanks for tuning in. I'm running out of things to show you guys, but I know a lot of you like the Dalmatian crested geckos, so I thought I would show you guys these guys. So this is one of the females I'm mostly excited about for my Dalmatian project. She should be breeding in the next year or so. She was actually produced by a friend of mine who lives here in Miami, and he makes some really nice geckos. He's gotten a couple geckos from me. I've gotten a couple geckos from him. And I just love all the all the animals he produces and that he works with. So yeah. Check out that cream on her belly and her side. Her dorsal pattern is just beautiful. Her bright and saturated orange color. Really, really awesome looking gecko. So now let me show you the male. Okay, let me try to put this girl back. Okay, so the male that I want to place her with is going to be this guy. 1 second. Let me see how I'm going to deli a gecko with only one hand. That's going to be interesting. Okay, so get in there. Let's stay in there. Get this lid. And get your tail in there now. Okay, I'm also working on another video that I'm gonna upload, guys. It's we basically talk in the video that I'm working on now. We basically talk on how to get your crested geckos bigger and some tips that we use to get our geckos to be big. And this is the male, the crazy male that I want to pair her up with. He doesn't have much crests. That's like his only downside, but what he doesn't have in crests, he makes up with Dalmatian spots. Not too worried about the crest because that female has a good head structure, so they should do good. So this is the male, and he does not like to be handled neither. I don't handle my geckos much, guys. I kind of let them be. But as you can see, he is pretty damn awesome. Let's see him jump to the table. He has a lot of Dalmatian spots, and they're huge. So this is what I would classify as a super Dalmatian. I wouldn't classify her as a super Dalmatian, but him, oh yeah. This bad boy is a super Dalmatian. And I've even seen some better super Dalmatians, but he has enough spots and big enough spots where I feel comfortable saying that he's a super Dalmatian. And yeah, I can't wait for him to breed. I actually have another beautiful female for him, yellow Dalmatian female that will be, you know, that's already ready to breed, and that will be his first girlfriend. But he's not quite ready yet. Jump there, little buddy. But yeah, doesn't get too much cooler than that. Actually, it does. I love pinstripes better, but people love the Dalmatians, man. I got out of the Dalmatians because these guys, when they hatch out, believe it or not, they have like barely any Dalmatian spots, and with every shed, they start to put on more and more Dalmatian spots. So the way I do my business is basically I sell babies most of the time. And most people don't want to buy babies that don't have any Dalmatian spots because everybody wants, a super spotty Dalmatian, but as babies, they're just not going to show that. But yeah. Hopefully that's a good shot right there. Yeah. Yeah, this guy is so awesome. Alright, so I'm going to put this guy back, and then I'm going to go and answer all your questions. I thought I'd show you guys this. Maybe next week on. Alright, sorry about that. I forgot to put my phone in Do Not Disturb. I always got people calling me, but so like I was saying, I just wanted to show you guys this future project. Next week I'll show you another cool project that I'm going to be working on. And now I'm going to answer your questions. So let me put this guy back first. Okay, hold on. Let's see. There you go. And there you go. They don't call me the master gecko handler for nothing. Alright, let me answer your questions. Let me flip the camera. What's up, everybody? Okay, let me go to the top just so I don't miss anybody. But I also wanted to let you know I did release our first vlog video today. It was a vlog on our trip to this place called Havasupai. It was our vacation that all of you guys made possible by supporting us. So I really appreciate that. And if you want to check out, that experience for us, it's a really cool video. It shows the whole trip from from Florida to Las Vegas to Havasupai. Feel free to check that out. It's on my channel. All right, let's get to these questions. Okay. Joseph, she needs some handling. Who are my... Okay, yeah, so Joshua's son, I am pairing that female with the male that you just saw. Ellie Goodrich, Lily White Dalmatians in the future. Maybe. That would be cool. Get a skink. Yeah, we have plenty of skink. Manny has a skink, so I don't have any skinks, any blue tongues right now. Can you show me the... Matt Henry, what's up, brother? Thank you for your purchase, man. Right now, I'm not going to show you the gecko because it's in another part of the facility. But I will be happy to, send you pictures or whatever you want later on. Saturn rings. My friend's leopard gecko he picked up today is licking its eyeballs. I know that's normal for geckos without eyelids, but do you know that means the leopard gecko... do it have no Leos? No, it's normal. It's okay if the leopard gecko licks his eyeballs. No problem. Dalmatian geckos are nice. Definitely you should breed them. Thank you so much. I'm going to start that project soon. The male is the bomb. Thank you. Did you produce him? No, I did not produce him. Looks amazing. Thank you. Amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Esteban Varela, have you ever bred him? No, he is too young. He'll be breeding pretty soon. Michael O'Hara, my man, back again. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I'm always here. You guys know that. Saturn rings. I have never really been a fan of Dalmatians, but he is gorgeous. Yeah, man, me neither. When I started, I didn't really like Dalmatians too much, but you know they started to grow on me, especially the Super Dalmatians. It's hard to not like a Super Dalmatian. Um, what morph comes out of a pinstripe and a Dalmatian? You would just get a pinstripe Dalmatian. It's no specific like morph. It's not like a genetic. It's more like yeah. They're both dominant genes, you know. So you're gonna get some pinstriping and you're gonna get some Dalmatian spots. Show the female. I'll show her again in a little bit. Can you do a giveaway on the live stream for a free baby gecko? That's a good idea. I will probably do that in the future, but not today. Hey David, can you recommend a good breeder in Ireland if you know one, even in England if you can? Dale, I don't know if it was you who asked me last week about shipping to Ireland. I don't know. I know I was speaking to somebody about that. I need an exact address for me to get a shipping quote for Ireland. I can ship to Ireland. I can ship to most of Europe through an exporter that I have here. Now I just need an address. If you send me an address, I could get you a shipping quote. Tango T, those dots are on point. Oh yeah, brother. Do good breeders in Florida, Orlando? Yeah, I'm in South Florida. I'm a good breeder, and we could ship to Orlando, and we do the Orlando show. So yes. Will you ever breed Dalmatian and Lily White? Probably. Best way to cooling a crested gecko? Just drop the temperatures. What can I tell you? Can you do a giveaway for a free baby crested gecko? I will do that in the future. I've done that a lot. Just stay up to date with my social media, and every once in a while we do that. Do you breed in trios or pairs? I breed in whatever, you know, trios, pairs, groups of 4 or 5. Depends on the male and the females. Florida again, please. I have a gecko that seems to have really bad motor activity, can't really walk normal, etc. I honestly seems a bit autistic. Sometimes that could be calcium issues. So make sure you're feeding the right diet. And yeah. My question for breeding crested geckos is, how do you know the morphs come out of breeding them? It just takes practice. You know, seeing hundreds and hundreds and thousands of geckos, you get an eye for it and you could tell which morphs are what. It's not that hard actually, but check out some of our morph videos. We're actually going to do another one pretty soon, and that should help out a little bit. Also on our website we have some information on morphs. Can you show us many of your breeds? Not right now. What size do you remove your geckos from 6-quart bins? Not sure I understand that question. But from after the 6-quart bins, I move them to the enclosure they're ready to go when they're like 10-15 grams. Have they the enclosure that they're gonna live in for the rest of their lives, like a bigger enclosure. Okay. When it comes to breeding, does it depend more on the weight of the gecko or the age? I would say the weight. Female, I wouldn't breed anything under like 40 grams. 40 is a bare minimum in my opinion. And you mostly want to wait until it's 45 grams. But with males, you could breed as low as 30 grams. Some geckos take way longer. Some geckos take 3 or 4 years to get to that size. Some geckos take 2 years to get to that size. So it just depends on the gecko. So yeah, I would go by weight. When do you ship to Germany? Do you also ship to Australia? Oh, Austria. It's right beneath it. Yes, we can ship there. Send me an address and I could get you a shipping quote if you're interested. I love your channel. I'm 10. Thank you for watching. I started my love for reptiles very young, like you. So thanks for watching, man. Tom Johnson, I am adding a 3rd female crested to my huge vivarium with 2 females. Should I be worried they will fight? No, just throw her in there. If she sees, they might test themselves out in the beginning, but if it's not too serious, I would just leave them in there. If it starts over a couple days, if it continues, then you might want to consider removing her or putting them in a neutral enclosure. That's right. I don't speak that. Do you know a good breeder in Cali? Guys, I'm a good breeder in the United States, and I ship everywhere in the United States. So you could talk to me about getting a gecko, because why would I tell you someone else to get a gecko unless it's my friend or something? Can you ship to Kansas? Yes, I can ship to Kansas. Can you breed any time of the year? Here in Florida, we breed any time of the year. Yes. You just want to make a small wager on the fight tonight. I got DC. Matt, I don't know, man. Jones is the greatest, probably the greatest UFC fighter of all time, just talent-wise and skill-wise, so I would go with Jones. Tom Johnson, Exoterra small, Exoterra tall, so 45. Dale Nesbitt, yeah, it was me last week, bro. I'll email you my exact address. I can give you an address in Rep of Ireland or Northern Ireland, which is the UK, or whatever is cheaper. Yeah, send me both and I could get you a quote for both addresses, no problem. Can I DM you? By the way, Dale, Conor McGregor. Hopefully he does it, man, but I don't know. Florida's a beast. Family challenges. Can I DM you on Instagram so I can give you the address for recommendations? Sorry, I'm not. Sometimes I forget who asks what questions. So I mean, yeah, you could DM me on Instagram, but I'm not really following what you're saying. I think he said he can ship any continental USA, so excluding Hawaii and Alaska. Yeah, I cannot ship to Hawaii or Alaska. I'm sorry. Nobody can ship to Hawaii actually. And Alaska, it's really dangerous to ship over there, because packages, you can't ship overnight to Alaska, and the temperatures are crazy. So, Brett, you want to see more geckos? I'm going to take out this female while I'm talking to you guys. Hopefully she doesn't go too crazy. Do all crested gecko have spots on them when they are baby? No. When did you buy your rack system for your geckos? You could buy a rack system at Home Depot. You know, I have the rack system that's specially made for the baby geckos, but I also have a normal rack system that I could put, you know, the enclosures in. Do you know of any crested gecko tank mates? I'm not sure what that means. There she goes. Hold on. Alright. That's why I don't like taking the geckos while I'm answering questions. She's right here, by the way. She's doing good. Okay. David, is inbreeding an issue with Cresties or no? Not yet. Okay. Inbreeding can be an issue if you don't know what you're doing. If you know the lines are strong, there's a certain amount of generations that you could line breed without having problems. And I mean, guys, every single morph you see out there, whether it's pinstripes, you know, extreme harlequins, most of those morphs are a result of line breeding. Only about 300 geckos were exported out of New Caledonia. I mean, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure I've heard from some pretty reputable people that that's the case. So about 300 geckos were exported from New Caledonia before they closed out. So there's not that much variety in the gene pool. So yeah, the reptiles are different than mammals for sure. How did you get started with your business? It started as a passion, man. It's still a passion. It started as a hobby. I thought I could make a couple bucks from, you know, something I really liked, which are these beautiful creatures right here. So I started to breed them, sell some babies. I saw the possibility of, you know, making a real career with it, and I ran with it, man. This is what I want to do, and this is what I'm working for. Can I keep a pair of crested geckos for their what? Not sure what that means. I can't find scales for my crested geckos near me. What? Oh, scales for breeding. Oh, okay. A scale, like a weight scale? Yeah, you could just get one off of the internet, Amazon or something. Family Challenges says, if you know, I guarantee you wouldn't say that to my face, buddy. If it's for me that you're saying here. Anyways, I am actually planning to be a reptile keeper when I am older. You are very helpful. Thank you. Yeah, man, reptiles are awesome. Music plays. If you think that you want to keep reptiles, you should definitely give it a go. And it's definitely very rewarding. Have you ever had a problem with mites? No, I haven't. Crested geckos, gargoyle geckos, they don't really get mites. I don't really work with animals that get mites. It's mostly snakes. But it's a horrible problem to have. But you know, if you're in the industry long enough, it's bound to happen one day. When purchasing a new gecko to add to others, do I need to quarantine? Yes, you should always quarantine the new animals you purchase. Just because if that animal is sick, you don't want to get your other animals sick. This may be a stupid question, but why can't you ship to Hawaii? Is it illegal or to keep reptiles there or something? Yes, it's there's most reptiles are illegal to keep in Hawaii, so that's why we can't ship to Hawaii. How to become a reptile breeder and for people to know me in my area. Can you help me start? Alright. Can you help me start with Crested Gecko? I am 11 years old and I am starting a business. Please help me. I will email you. Yeah, email me. What gene is a Dalmatian? Is it a dominant trait or does it... Yeah, it's a dominant trait. Or does that depend on the other genes you're introduced? No, it's a dominant trait. Haha, glad you like Connor, man. He's a beast. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dale. Have a good one. Do you prefer gargoyle geckos or crested geckos? Man, my heart is torn. I love both of them. I can't decide on one. But lately, gargoyle geckos has been... I don't know, man. Cresteds are like the original geckos that got me into this, so it's hard for me to turn my back on them, but they're both up there. Good second or third reptile to own. I think if you already own bearded dragons, crested geckos, leopard geckos, you could try panther chameleons. Those are really cool animals. There's so many reptiles out there that are so awesome to own. I would give the Abronia a try. Those are really cool, very rewarding animals, and they're not very hard to keep. But yeah, my first reptile is going to be a crested gecko, so thank you. What's your favorite gargoyle gecko morph? The red stripe, the red 6 stripe, which I have shown in the past. That's my favorite. Do you know how to tell if a crested gecko is a boy or a girl when they are babies? Yeah, you can't guarantee sex when they are babies, but you could give an accurate guess. But yeah, it's not a guarantee. Do you ship to Port Orange, Florida? I ship anywhere in Florida, anywhere in the continental United States. Will you sell ocelot panther geckos? Yeah, I actually have one baby for sale right now, so email me if you're interested. I posted a video of my crested gecko on my channel. That's awesome, Ricky D. Send me a link. I want to check it out. Let me know. Thanks for all the info you give about all the reptiles. You've made me more interested in geckos all the way from Mississippi. Thank you, Jonathan Armstrong. Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate you. I am 12 and I love watching your videos. Saturn rings. For some reason, your messages are not showing. Lychees or chewies? I'm going to go with lychees today, but another day I might go with chewies. The lime green gamer, hi, hello. More chill. Show your recent bought gargoyle geckos. I don't have any recently bought ones, but in the next YouTube live I'll show some gargoyle gecko hold decks, if I remember. Probably don't. What size tub for a breeding pair or trio? You could use like a 56 quart. Michael O'Hara, do you think we'll ever see Nick Diaz fight again? You strike me as a War Diaz kind of guy. Hey man, I love I'm not like a hardcore fan of any fighter, only like Anderson Silva, but I stopped being a hardcore fan of any fighter because it just sucks when they lose, man. But yeah, I love the Diaz brothers. They're warriors. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna fight again, man. Unless GSP comes back and gives him a shot or something. But I don't think he's gonna do it for any small time fight. Thanks for answering the inbreeding question. Do you know of any official programs to refresh the gene pool of breeds with some new wild catches that might be returned after? No, especially not with crested geckos. New Caledonia is closed and you can't take any crested geckos out of there. Thanks so much. You are awesome. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Really, I really do mean that, man. I mean, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. Panther chameleons or veiled chameleons? Panther chameleons all the way. Ricky Tiki Tavi. Yes, that's my name. Panther. What does a 6-stripe gargoyle gecko look like? I'll show you. I promise. If you send me a message, I'll show you a picture. But a red striped gargoyle gecko basically has 4 red stripes on his back and then 2 lateral stripes on their sides. I heard veileds are easier than panthers. Yeah, they're a little bit easier than panthers. Could you ship panther chameleons? Yes, we ship panther chameleons. Oh, and we're not showing because I deleted them because of some typos. Oh, okay, no problem. Gargoyle geckos or Chihuahua geckos for a single pet? Gargoyle geckos. Chihuahuas, they're both awesome, man. It's hard for me to say one, but she spooked me. But yeah, gargoyle geckos. I forgot about her. I want to get into guards because of Deadpool. He's an amazing gecko. Thank you, man. Deadpool is amazing. I just hatched 2 babies from him, and I have some holdbacks from him, so I'm excited to watch those grow. So if they have many spots, they can possibly be a Dalmatian. Yeah, so check this girl out right here. Oh, God, if she stops jumping. All right, this girl right here, she is a Dalmatian. She has a couple spots. It's hard to see because she's fired up, but she is a Dalmatian. Okay, guys? All right, I'm going to cut this video. People are starting to come, so got to end it, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.